Hey, I'm Roller, and this is Solo Leveling, Season 1, Episode 10. Last episode, we finished off the gate. We lost some party members, but we also ended up losing the prisoners and the inspector guy. Inspector guy turned out not a good person. But going forward, the other two members of our party know our secret about the ability to level up. So that'll be interesting to see how that goes. But regardless, we're gonna get right on into the episode.
Chinu, you know you've changed a lot.
More than a lot.
Well, everyone's different.
That's true.
I changed a lot because a lot's happened.
Especially because the double dungeon.
There is one thing I can finally admit, though. I'm too timid for this job. Those low-ranked raids were how I met you, though. And
That's
how I
true.
found myself healing you over and over again. At first, I was a little annoyed by how often you got hurt.
Which was a
But
lot.
somehow you always survived. We promised that we would go out to eat somewhere. But you should have this back.
Can I know why?
Because I'm leaving. I'm
What?
retiring as a hunter.
No.
Yeah, I'm moving back home. So give me a heads up if you're ever in the area and I'll show you around.
Well, I was gonna say, oh, potential love interest, but I guess not.
When that happens, I'll cash in our rain check.
Sure.
Bye-bye. Was nice to meet ya.
Frankly, I don't see an E rank like you having a hand in Teshik's defeat, but I do feel compelled to give you a warning. If you want to live a long life, then be careful. You survived when Dong-Seok Hwang's strike team was wiped out too. You and that D rank may have painted targets on your backs, because it just so happens that Dong-Seok's brother is Dong-Soo Hwang.
Yup.
You mean Dong-Soo Hwang is in the S rank? For real?
Yes.
Yup.
But actually,
You got a target on your back, my man.
his only takeaway is that his brother died, while you and some other low rank made it out alive. S ranks aren't bound by laws. With that much power at their fingertips, they can choose to bring about miracles or absolute destruction.
It's absurd that S ranks have that much power.
Hence my warning. If possible, I suggest you take your family and leave the country as soon as you can.
That's an extreme.
One more reason I need to get stronger. Otherwise, I won't be able to survive.
Ah, another gate.
Just one question. What am I looking at here?
That's a lot of people.
It was obvious. Like, what else could it be? This is our strike team. When making my selections, I prioritize people who are registered hunters but have reasons they can't work, and people who are having trouble getting by.
Okay.
Injured and drunk made the cut?
It
I
really
guess
works
so.
better for us, so yeah.
Bro, is that a kid?
Minors can raid as long as they've awakened.
Excuse me. That's kind of rude. I'm a qualified hunter, not a kid.
You're in high school though, right? You raided before?
Well, no.
So this is your first one.
What's it matter what rank I am?
It doesn't matter since you're staying here. Gino and I will be the only ones who go through the gate.
You two really want to clear this thing by yourselves? While the rest of us get 3 million big ones just for sitting around? Right. That's 3 million for every raid. Not half bad since you aren't required to fight, huh?
Not a bad deal. She probably wants to fight, though.
If you go public with our deal, per the contract, you'll have to pay us back 10 times what we paid you.
This is the stealth stone I got from beating Teshik. Might as well use it now.
Yeah. Interesting. You've learned
Nice.
skill.
Looks like it
Stealth.
worked.
You ready, boss?
Oh my god.
What are you wearing?
This is a full suit of buff boosting armor special ordered from Italy.
Oh, Yep, now get up.
Not to be mean, but you better take that off before I rip it off.
Yes, you're on your back there now.
Would you mind helping me up?
What would happen if that happened in a gate?
Gotta
He
admit,
kept the
I'm
helmet
nervous,
at
though.
least.
Dude, I swear to... What did I just say?
At least let me keep the helmet.
Fine, whatever. Let's go.
Right.
Should we let them raid it alone? It feels sort of wrong. I mean, we warned them, and they paid in advance, so whatever happens, happens.
I mean, you got paid in advance. I would be happy.
Sungi must be skipping class today.
Ah, so she's Sungi.
I
I'd say about an hour now, but it would take a normal squad at least 2 hours to clear, so get comfy. Huh?
I guess they ran away. They're lucky to be alive.
I don't
Nope.
think they're leaving because they're giving up. Look,
Now that is power.
they beat the boss?
Where's the next gate?
About an hour from here.
All right, let's get going.
They're all in shock.
Or
I
would
love
you
it.
rather leave the other 6 million you could earn today on the table?
Those goblins.
Hey, I'm done mining all of the mana crystals over here.
Sounds good.
Ooh, that dodge. That was sweet. That was too fast.
Has he had that skill this whole time? Or did he get stronger?
Gotta say, it wasn't fun earning the stealth skill. But man, is it useful. Fighting's easy when your opponent can't see you.
Huh. Huh.
I feel unstoppable.
I'm wondering what extent level he is now. Like what level he equates to pretty much.
My
Boom,
new
boom.
skills are handy.
The skill.
Though
Okay.
they'd be a lot handier if I had the mana to use them longer. Should I take this momentum all the way to the demon castle?
No, level up a lot more.
Probably fall somewhere between B and A rank as I am.
Yeah,
I could try taking on that dungeon, but I don't know.
definitely level up more.
Wasn't aware there was a target level I was supposed to be aiming for.
Job change quest.
A job change quest?
I wonder.
What you got, Gichul? A few recent bids for the local C-rank dungeon gates.
150 million?
There's a strike team that's spending nearly double the market rate for C-rank gates around here, leaving nothing for our guild's lower-rank hunters.
Never heard of this squad or this Jinho Yu character that's leading them.
He's the son of Eugene Construction's president.
The Eugene Construction?
The Eugene Construction.
E-rank Jinhu Sung?
Yep,
Yes, sir.
double dungeon
They
man.
put together a band of misfits and randos. It's hard to say what they're planning.
Is this the same Jinhu Sung from the double dungeon incident?
Exactly what I said.
Hey, sorry we're late.
Well, you won't hear me complain. Besides, you're actually ahead of schedule.
Oh, I gotcha.
What?
Yeah, just giving him the evil eye.
Sir, you think Jinu Sung reawakened?
That is what I just said.
Anything to base that on?
There
Nope.
have been 3 huge disasters recently that Hunter Sung survived despite the casualties.
Double
First,
dungeon?
The double dungeon. Second, the annihilation of Dong
Yup.
Kwang's strike team. And last but certainly not least,
The inspector
getting
guy.
caught in Taishi Kung's murder spree. There was just a handful of survivors for each incident, and Sung was always among them. A reawakening is the only explanation that would make sense.
Or really lucky. Yeah, totally.
There's a promising rookie out there I'd like to go scout. There's a plot twist. What is this, a picnic?
Hi. And bye. This place is a restricted area.
Sorry about that, but we noticed there were a bunch of hunters hanging out over here and couldn't help but take a close look.
That blue light is a gate, yeah? Is it okay for you to be this close?
I'm not a kid, so stop treating me like one.
You're in high school.
Are you on the strike team in charge of this gate?
You can't say anything.
Yes.
Oh,
But
Gotcha! Hunter Sung must be clearing the dungeon alone as we speak. I see. Sorry for disturbing you. You be careful, little lady.
are we really leaving now?
The captain's back! Get ready to move out, guys!
Ooh.
Hey, do you have any raids scheduled for tomorrow? I remembered there's something I gotta go do, so can I take off?
Let's see what I've got here. Yeah, I reserved a couple. I can hold on to them for another 2 days.
Okay, in that case, why don't we go ahead and delay?
Consider them delayed. I'm sorry
Alright.
about the wait. Come on, let's get moving.
Him over here listening. What is this, Fire Force? Oops. Saw glasses. Is this Hawkeye with glasses? It is. But currently Hawkeye, no glasses.
That same dream.
So I'm assuming that was someone that they lost when they're on that big island raid or something. Like all the S ranks.
It's almost time.
Jeju Island.
See you later, boss.
Cue job proposal.
I apologize if this is sudden, Hunter Sung. The name's Sangmin An, and I'm currently the manager of the second administration team for the White Tiger Guild. If you have just a moment to spare, I'd love to have a word with you. Since I know your time is precious, I'll be direct. I recognize you're a capable hunter, and I'd like you to join our guild. We'll pay double what Eugene Construction does. How's that? For someone who was E-rank a few short months ago, this is quite the bargain. He's bound to say yes.
Nope.
What's White Tiger HQ valued at? You know off the top of your head?
Oh, I'd say it's probably appraised somewhere around 50 billion or so.
Then your entire HQ is the offer?
I'm not sure I'm following you here. What? 30 billion?
That's how much the constructions were offering, right?
That's the value of the building I was promised by Eugene Construction, and it keeps going
Yeah.
higher. You said you'd double that, which is why I figured a building worth 50 billion would do. If you think I'm bluffing, I've got the proof right here.
Boom.
Negotiating that kind of money is above my pay grade. I'm sure once I discuss it with the brass, though.
No need. I believe we're done here.
Oh, instantly turned down after that.
Before I go, I'm curious how you found out about me. It's not because you've been snooping around, is it?
Well,
Where did he...
stealth.
Wait, does he have the stealth skill? A reawakened with stealth is worth a whole building. Maybe two. Sorry, I meant no harm in researching you.
Don't turn around.
There's been a shortage of C-rank gates.
I would be terrified if I was in his position right now.
And so, I was tasked with investigating who was buying up all of the gates.
Apart from yourself, Mr. On, just how many people know about me?
It's only me and one of my subordinates.
I'd rather keep a low profile. If word should get out about me, you two will be the first people I suspect.
Well, I'm here on official guild business, so I'm supposed to make a report to our president. But I really don't want to die, so I'll see to it that we both keep our mouths shut.
Okay, good. Good.
I never stopped to think monopolizing the gates would cause trouble. My turn to say sorry now, because we are going to continue.
Our developing hunters are trapped in a bottleneck without those gates.
Well, we could make a deal.
A deal.
What's the catch here?
Okay.
3 of our C-rank gates can be claimed by your guild if the price is right. You won't be raiding C-rank dungeons anytime soon if you let this offer slide.
Now that's an offer you can't turn down now.
How much are you asking?
I want 300 million apiece.
You're joking! Oh. Most we could profit from C-rank monocrystals and essence stones is about 200 million, and that's on a good day. If you could lower the price to 200 million at least, then
Works
I would...
for me.
You got swindled.
Which means we'll be taking 3 gates off your hands.
Right, for a total of 600 million.
Oh, truce. 200 million each.
Okay, deal.
Wire the money here by the end of the day. A parting gift. Close your eyes and open your mouth, please.
Giggity giggity. Giggity goo.
Oh,
Did my gut just heal?
thank you, sir.
Since you showed me your stealth and recovery skills, can I take that as a sign you trust me, or is that simply wishful thinking on my part?
I'll trust you.
For now. Ho ho ho.
Were you able to scout a new white tiger?
No,
No.
but, Gicha, I think that guy is a jackpot bigger than either of us could ever imagine.
That he is. And he just got
Almost like
600.
confirmed the transfer. The 600 mil is
That
really there.
600 mil, yeah.
How'd you sell those gates so high?
Let's call it a trade secret.
Fair enough.
What? There's a ton of C-rank gates in our area now?
Yes. Eugene Construction only bought the 3 we purchased from them. And the rest are all selling for 70 million or less, so it seems Hunter Sung totally tricked you, sir.
Yeah. You got
Not only did
swindled.
I failed to recruit the guy, I let him con me.
Mm-hmm.
Nightmare. Guess strength gives people courage to pull anything. A message? Am I fired?
It wouldn't surprise me if you
This is
weren't.
Chino-san. With this, we're even. I'll forget the fact that you spied on me.
Huh.
Oh, okay, Sung. Money-wise, you did win, but at least I earned your trust.
You saying Hunter Sung sent that message just now?
Though he raked me over the coals, he gave me his contact info in the process.
Technically
For
true.
the time being, I think I can be satisfied with that.
It was an expensive way to get his contact info, though.
Well, should be interesting.
Huh, I wonder what the job change quest will entail. But let's discuss that. That was Solo Leveling Season 1, Episode 10. We have a job change quest. So, his current job is E rank Hunter, correct? So, would a job change his level, like specified level, or change from not just a hunter, but to like something else? I'm interested to see how that goes. Earlier on in the episode, we did end up losing the female from the group, which sucks. She's retiring from being a hunter. It isn't her line of work, so I understand that. But along the way, we ended up getting a lot more levels. He used his vanish, so he leveled that up, so that's always good, especially for future gates. And we also swindled that guy out of 600 million, so that's a big number. I can't wait to see how it goes from here. If you don't want to miss any episode, don't forget to hit the subscribe. Next week, Wednesday, is the next episode coming out, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.